On this vast and prosperous planet, all kinds of strange residences abound. From the water residential houses floating on the rivers to the ancient ruins hanging on the edge of the cliff, and to the mysterious caves that are hidden underground. These unique lives show the infinite creativity and adaptability of humans in different environments. Surprisingly, most of them are in China, and the most special one is located in a huge sky pit deep in 150 meters. The villagers need to travel for a few hours. This lifestyle not only tests their physical strength, but also shows their wisdom and harmony with nature. Today, we will take you to explore the 10 most strange places in the world and appreciate the clever combination of nature and human engineering. Like our video? Then don't hesitate and subscribe to our channel now. We will take you to express cities and stories design the world. First, Cambodia Floating Village. On Lake Dong Lisa in Cambodia, floating villages are like a pearl, floating quietly on the clear lake water. This small village surrounded by water is unique. Villagers have built floating houses. These buildings are fixed on a small piece of wooden boards from bamboo and ropes to form tower-like buildings. In this village, all activities are carried out on the water. Children go to school by boat, men fish on the lake, and women sell vegetables and fruits in the floating market. The canoe became the transportation of the villagers and led them their daily life. The relationship between people and floating villages is inseparable from water. Water is their way of life and their way of survival. They rely on water sources, cherish and protect water, and share the joy and suffering of life like a harmonious family. Despite the difficult living conditions, the people here are still full of vitality and cheerful, and their smiles are always so bright. Although the lifestyle of floating villages is very different from our familiar life, this water life model has a unique attraction. When you come here, you will experience a different way of life and have a deeper understanding of the diversity of human life. Floating villages not only show the beautiful pictures of harmonious coexistence of man and nature, but also let us rethink the essence and significance of life. Second, Sichuan Xi'an Wuming Buddhist College. On the Tibetan Plateau in Sichuan Province, China, a pure place is hidden, Seda Wuming Buddhist College. This 4,000-meter Buddhist sacred place is full of power of faith and endless pursuit of the spirit of Buddhism. Wu Ming represents the Dharma, monk ring, and wisdom, and is the core of Buddhist teachings. The architectural style of the Buddhist Academy was deeply influenced by the Tibetan tradition. Tens of thousands of red huts irregularly spread on the hillside, forming a huge red ocean. Each hut is simple and unique, including meditation space and learning area. The white circular structure on the top symbolizes the consciousness and pure land of Buddhism and maintains the way of feng shui. The walls are painted with bright Buddha statues, legendary creatures, and auspicious symbols, which enriches the entire visual landscape. In the center of the Buddhist Academy, several large golden pagodas and chapels stand tall. It adopts traditional Tibetan style and the unique decorative art of Buddhism, symbolizing Buddhist teachings and its extensive influence. The Color Wuming Buddhist Academy is not only one of the largest Buddhist colleges in the world, but its architectural scale and color also witness the profound impact of faith on life. This is not only the sacred place for practitioners, but also a symbol of faith and cultural intersect. It attracts countless devout believers and explorers to experience this pure land full of spiritual power. Third, Tunisia Matmata. Although Matmata is not mentioned by most travel guides, this small village located in southern Tunisia is one of the most strange residences in the world. Entering Matmata, you seem to cross the world of futurism. The architectural style of the house here is unique and cleverly integrated with tradition and modern design. Each house is hemispherical, covered with white gypsum, looks like a scene in science fiction movies. The houses were built into a circle, and the center was a vast courtyard. The roof was full of olive trees that symbolize love and peace, adding a natural beauty. Matmata is not only attractive for its unique architecture, but also the residents here are also known for friendliness and enthusiasm. Every corner of the village exudes a deep love of the land, making the atmosphere here particularly happy. Come here, you can feel the beauty of coexistence and harmony between man and nature. When you set foot on this land and look up at the picturesque scene, it seems as if you are in a fairyland where one person and nature are perfectly integrated. Matmata, a village that has not been widely known, is waiting for the arrival of every explorer with its unique charm and friendly residents. Fourth, California city of RV City. Welcome to the sunny California, which is not only the birthplace of Silicon Valley, but also another unique gathering place for lifestyle. Here, a group of people choose a RV as their home. The car is home, and the home is the car. Faced with high rent and densely populated urban life, they chose RV life, which is not only economic helpless, but also to pursue a more natural and free lifestyle. Although the car life is full of challenges, it also brings unparalleled freedom. These residents have learned to be self-sufficient, and they can be packaged at any time to establish a more direct connection with life and the environment during the exploration process. But such a lifestyle also reflects the struggle and dilemma in modern society. From the residents of the sewer and Balts to RV residents in California, we see the helplessness and struggle at the bottom of the society when facing life. Regardless of economic perseverance or longing for free life, their choices have made us rethink the lifestyle and values of modern society. Fifth, Cave Burpede of the Cave City. Kabiai is a unique city in the inland desert of 846 kilometers north of Adelaide, Australia. In order to cope with extreme climatic conditions, the residents here choose to live in an underground residence creatively, which not only saves the cost of heating and refrigeration, but also solves the problem of moisture condensation, thereby providing living water. At present, this dungeon lives with about 3,500 residents from 45 countries. They live the same life as the ground in the underground space, and work and entertainment. Kabiai's economy mainly depends on the ore collection industry, and at the same time, the tourism industry is also an important source of income. Every year, a large number of tourists come to explore this magical underground city. Kabiai is not only a symbol of human survival wisdom, but also has deep cultural and historical values. By digging underground space, Kabiai's residents successfully adapted to the extreme environment and created a unique ecological lifestyle. This underground city shows people that as long as the spirit of innovation and adventure, no matter how bad the environment is, it can create a harmonious space suitable for survival. Sixth, Water Village Africa, Benin. In some corners of the world, the definition of home exceeds tradition. The Gangway village in Benin, Africa is a typical example. Hundreds of years ago, this village was established in the lake with unique architectural style, like a palace in the water. Residents here depend on canoeing between buildings freely, as if they are in Venice, Africa. Despite the harsh living environment, the people of Gangway make full use of the resources of the lake to develop a unique ecological economic model, mainly based on fishing, planting, and handicraft production. Today, this village has become a famous tourist attraction, attracting tourists from all over the world to watch its unique water lifestyle and rich natural scenery. The uniqueness of this village lies not only in its architecture and lifestyle, but also the attitude of residents and the wisdom of responding to challenges. They interpreted what the real home in their own way, showing the warmth and humanity that can still be maintained in a harsh environment. Seventh, Batalt's Sewer. Rost, as the capital of Romania, is full of rich historical and cultural charm. But when you stroll on the streets of Balagas streets, you may never think that there is a completely different world hidden in the sewer under your feet. At the bottom of the city, a group of special residents live. Due to economic difficulties, high house prices, and broken family, they could not live in high-rise buildings or comfortable houses. Instead, they chose a narrow and dark sewer as their homeland and lived an isolated life. The existence of the residents of Balagas sewer is a thoughtful social phenomenon that evokes our discussion of various past residences in the world. Understanding these hidden worlds can not only enrich our life experience, but also broaden our vision. By understanding these communities in the sewer, we can more comprehensively understand the diversity and complexity of human society. This is not only an exploration of a lifestyle, but also a deep understanding of human survival. 8th. Yunnan Tiankeng. In Woodtown, Zhenxiong County, northeast of Yunnan Province, China, there is a huge tiankeng with a diameter of about 600 meters and a depth of 150 meters. This is the largest sky pit in Yunnan. You may have heard of cave houses and water buildings, but in this isolated tiankeng, there are actually 8 households and a total of 32 people who choose to place life here. Try to go back and forth in this huge pit. It takes at least 2 hours. But these people not only plant crops and livestock here, but also allow their children to go to school normally. The children spend their working days at school and go home every weekend to help do farm work. The living facilities in Tiankeng are also extremely complete. Not only are there water supply and power supply, but also the internet. For the children's exercise needs, there is even a small basketball court in Tiankeng. The children here are funny and humorous, and the title of the sacred place to the toilet adds fun and attention to daily life. In addition, there is a mysterious stalactite hole hidden in Tiankeng. The price of tickets is quite reasonable, only 10 yuan per person. This Tiankeng is not only a unique place of residence. For curious friends, it is also a place of adventure worth visiting. 9th. A 5-story mansion under a waterfall in Guizhou. In Fenggang County, Guizhou Province, China, a 5-story building hidden in a narrow canyon has attracted people's attention. It turns out that the drone footage shows this amazing building located under the waterfall. In the narrow cliff crevice, there stands a 5-story concrete house. Such a design makes people curious. What is the purpose of the builder? Is it to shoot scenes for horror movies? If so, the construction cost and manpower investment of up to 1 million seem a bit unreasonable. Moreover, will living in such a humid environment cause health problems? In fact, this was once a breeding base for giant salamanders, but it has now been abandoned. The surrounding environment seems dark and humid. If you want to find a suitable place to shoot a horror movie, this is undoubtedly the best choice. Number 10. Guizhou Cave. In Guizhou, China, a family discovered a unique residence, an ancient cave. This mysterious cave is cleverly hidden deep in the mountains, and a family lives a simple life in it. Interestingly, there is another family living in a nearby cave. Surprisingly, these residents have created a unique basketball court in the world in a huge cave. This basketball court is embedded in the mountain wall, and it is warm in winter and cool in summer like an underground palace. Athletes here enjoy VIP treatment without the interference of wind and rain, and without the trouble of summer heat. You may have seen many basketball courts, but this unique venue in the cave takes the experience of combining indoors and outdoors to a whole new level. Imagine exercising in this basketball court that seems to have natural air conditioning, breathing with the mountain wall, and finding pure joy in exercise. This magical land is waiting for you to explore and experience. That's all for this video. After watching this video, I wonder which of the 10 most peculiar human settlements introduced above impressed you the most? Welcome to leave a message in the comment area to discuss.